Is somebody watching?
There's 42 somebody's watching.
Oh, 42.
Well, on a regular basis, maybe.
Well, hey, 42 is better than 41. That's pretty nice. I'm going to count that as a win. Hey, thank you, new subscriber. Thank you all. Thank you for joining us again on another episode of the Space Tomatoes podcast with your hosts, Havoc and...
I'm LX. Hey, everybody. How's it going?
Awesome.
Welcome back.
We're glad to have you back. If you are back. If you're not back, well, you know what? We'll be glad to have you back when you come back. Because I'm just going to assume that you will come back. We're pretty likable dudes.
Or if you're new, hey, thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah, if you're new here, I hope you enjoy it. I really do. If you don't, leave a comment. Give us a thumbs down. Tell us what you don't like. If you'd like to see someone on the show that we haven't had, throw it in the comments. You know, you can send us an email at havoc@spacetomatoes.net or lx@spacetomatoes.net. You can go on our Telegram channel at t.me/Space Tomatoes. You can either do it in Telegram or you can do it in a browser. Boom. You'll be able to chat with us live in real time. Well, assuming we're actually looking at Telegram at that time. But yeah, hey, you know, share a meme with us. Tell us we suck. I don't care. Yeah. Come join the fun. It'll be great. Yeah. So what'd you get up to today?
We went for our morning walk, which was nice. We get to open the windows about halfway through the day. Right around noontime, we got to close the windows because it starts getting a little warm. But the morning's been very nice.
Oh, that's nice. And
I did.
Go on.
Oh, what?
No, go on.
No, I was. we got a. I wouldn't call it dumpster dive, but we found a little find along the side of the road. Somebody was disposing of. We got a free above ground. What do you call raised bed, garden bed? You know, like a metal thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little cheapy one.
Hey.
But yeah, hey, free.
It looked like it'll work, and free is best cost, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's only like a foot tall, but throw something in there.
You don't need more than that, right? I mean, you've got dirt under there. Yeah, the plants will make do.
And if it rusts away in a year, I won't be as upset as the ones we paid a lot of money for. If something happens to those ones.
I don't think it will, but, you know. So far, the Vigo garden beds we got, you know, they've been holding up pretty well. I still, you know, would contend that they could have been done better. The 4 bazillion freaking screw nuts and, you know, bolts and the is a little annoying.
You didn't do those by hand, did you?
Yeah.
You didn't like do them with the little wrench that they give you in the box, did you?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Well, I didn't do them.
Oh.
I helped a little bit at the end.
We got the drill out with the nut, the socket on it. Beep, 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 beep. We had a little team thing going.
That's nice.
She was on the outside holding it. I was on the inside. Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah, my wife actually basically unboxes them, and then they have all this plastic coating, and she rips all the plastic coating.
Oh, that's the best part, peeling all that stuff off.
I guess. And she does all that, and then she gets everything sorted, and then she puts the panels together to the point where all we have to do is put one edge. She'll put one edge with a rounded corner, and another edge with a rounded corner and a rounded corner, and then 2 flat panels, and then we'll just take them down there and we'll do them together to put them together.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the way it's worked for us. I have this weird thing. I have zero freaking patience for putting things together at times. You know, sometimes I can be okay with it. I guess what it comes down to is if you send me directions and they are well written and you didn't make my life just super okay. I get it. You can configure the thing 50,000 ways. But why is every panel this long? And I'm looking for, an 8x8 type configuration. I've got 4 of these, 2 corners, 4 more of these, 2 corners, 4 more of these. You know what I mean? It's it just seems like it could have been 1 and a corner and 1 and a corner and 1 and a corner.
Did you never have an erector set as a kid?
I did.
You didn't enjoy doing that kind of thing?
That's totally different.
It's pretty much the same.
No, it's totally different.
Yeah, no, it's kind of the same.
It's not a garden bed erector set. If it was a garden bed erector set, I'd be pissed. But it was an erector set. Imagine it, dream it up, engineer it, and design it, and put it together. It wasn't as long as it's a garden bed, or as long as it's a cabinet. You know what I mean? So it leaves a lot of imagination.
Sit in the thing once you make it, pretend like it's a spaceship or something. I don't know. Does that make it any more fun?
No.
All right.
Not really.
You could hire the 10-year-old down the street to do it for like $5. I'm sure they'd be happy.
There is no 10-year-old down the street. I'm just saying. There isn't one. Those days,
just an idea.
Those days are long gone.
All right.
And the cow gets out constantly, though.
All right.
And it's probably not the same cow, but a cow gets out pretty constantly.
You got new neighbors down the street now?
Yeah.
Maybe they got kids.
I don't know, and I don't care. I just assume they never actually became neighbors.
Yeah, we got another 160 home development coming in.
Dude, I
very
saw
close
that.
to us.
Oh. That's okay. I mean, hey. It is what it is. I mean, that's only like, between 320 and 37,000 people.
Yeah, that's just the one, though. Like, what about the other 50 of them everywhere else? Like,
well, the good news is you're going to run out of land that isn't either swamp, protected, or ocean. So.
Oh, eventually. Yeah, we'll end up like the, couple counties down south of us that have zero empty land left.
Yeah. Yeah, you just drive.
It's funny because you go down there and like some of the street names are named. Like there's literally one called Bryan Dairy Road. It used to be a dairy farm.
Yep.
There is zero empty land around there anymore.
Oh, yeah.
There's definitely no dairy around there at all.
Yeah, we've got some of that around here too. Yeah. Yeah, just old farms that are, no longer farms.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? It's
sad.
It's happening all around us. When we first came up here, if you even remember the first alpaca, right? Coming in, I don't know you come in from South Carolina, so it's a little different. If you come in from the North Carolina side, if you had made that trip previously, you would note that you were just going through endless ag fields. And then you'd get to us. They're a little town where I am, very little town. Like there's no real town. It's more like a Food Lion and a couple gas stations, and that's town, right? I'm dead serious. Oh, and there's like one of those brick house washer going car. That's town. That's all of town. There's not like town, okay? But now there's starting to be more town, and the road that was endless ag is now just dotted with huge planned communities that have been built, and it's not slowing down. So, eventually we'll be one of those farms sitting there in the middle of suburbia or something.
Yeah, I mean, that's a possibility. I've sent you those pictures before, like that one dude that held out had his house and it's like surrounded by, houses that are this far apart from each other.
There was a cattle farm up until very recently in a town over here called Waxhaw, which has just exploded. And, these people, their house and their pasture are in the same fenced area. So they live with the cows. And so you'd see like, there's just nothing but subdivisions all around. I mean, planned communities and everything. And then there's, this house with a bunch of cows. You're like, what? And by bunch, I'm talking, they probably had 50 head of cattle. So, yeah, not a little, like 2 or 3, like they had cows, right? This was a cattle ranch, in the middle of suburbia. And I think they finally sold. So,
Yeah.
Well, because it's got to get
Usually
really
happens.
annoying, people complaining about the smell and, easement and, where do you put your compost and, people. Another thing is, once it encroaches on you like that, one of the problems you have in any farm where you've got livestock is going to be predators. Okay. Now, most of the time, predators are dealt with extreme prejudice. Suburbia does not go for that. They don't think that's okay. And it's like, but you put suburbia where I was. I didn't go where you were, But
Yeah.
that's one of the other things. That's the kind of stuff. If they start, noise ordinance and stuff like that with the livestock guardian dogs and other kinds of things encroaching, that's when we'll probably have to make the decision to get the heck out of Dodge.
Yep. No, I'm gonna look at places when we come up to visit you guys. Just take a look.
I think
See what
it'd be a good idea.
Yeah.
Take a half a day.
Can't hurt.
Do you want us to contact our realtor lady and hook you
Yeah.
up?
I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna obligate myself to nothing, but I sure wouldn't mind looking at a couple things.
Well, yeah. She's a realtor, right? So for her, if she shows you houses and you never buy, well, maybe you tell someone else. The fact is, we told you about it. So she's getting referrals. That's a good thing.
There you go.
And, if you do buy and you go through her, I can recommend her highly. We had a great experience with her. And she knows the area very well. You know what I mean? So she'll be able to tell you if you're, looking at property or something, she'll be able to tell you if it'll perk, right? She'll be able to tell you, this, you might want to think somewhere else because here's the issues, right? So, she's got the knowledge.
That's very valuable. I mean, there's areas around here that are a little less expensive, and there's a reason for that.
Like, hey, it floods every year. Did you know that?
Right.
Yeah. Every time it rains, everything's flooded. So, it's a neat property if you want to put in the drainage, but otherwise, I'd avoid it. So she'll be able to do stuff like that, and I think that's a pretty big value add.
Absolutely.
Myself, I got sun today.
Oh, you did?
Look at a little
Working
pinky.
outside?
What's that?
Working outside?
Well, yeah, we put raised garden beds together, or not together.
Oh, you just did that today?
Well, we cleared out
I
the remaining raised beds, got everything prepped, and then got them filled up and stuff like that. So we still have 3 more beds to go.
Oh, I thought you had them all put together.
I mean, they were all put together, but we had to clear out the summer plant. So.
All right, yeah. I got you now.
Yeah,
nice.
But clear that out, get some additional soil because, the earth eats it.
We have to do that too.
The earth eats it.
Our compost isn't quite ready.
Yeah. So, luckily we just, we have a pile of soil that we can just draw off of. We have the property to be able to, have a truck full of soil dumped and use it up over the course of the year,
I'm envious.
You too can have this. Right?
So you working like sunrise to sunset? Well, it ain't quite sunset yet, but working out there all day?
No.
Oh,
Don't even joke like that.
How's your apple juice? You got more of that stuff, huh?
It's very good. Homemade apple juice.
Yeah.
This one's a little darker.
You got ice cubes in there this time?
Well, there were. They melted.
All right. Like those special round ones?
No, that's for alcohol. This is apple juice. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It's totally different. Totally different. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You want to hear my Facebook Marketplace story of the week?
I would, actually.
So, in the process of cleaning out the garage, we had this like big long dresser thing, like, mid-century 50s or 60s kind of thing that we have in the house. And it came with this big mirror on the back. Yeah, nice enough mirror. We just didn't need it. So it's been sitting in the garage for like 10 years. I decided to list it on there. It's a really nice shape. It's like heavy, real wood. $20, right? Just move it up. So I listed on there. This woman messaged me, I'm really interested in the mirror. Can I come pick it up? I'm like, yeah, sure. What time you want to come? She gave me a time, and that time came and went. And she messaged me, something came up. Can I do it tomorrow at this time? I'm like, sure, no problem. That time came and went. And then she messaged me again. Oh, well, we have to leave, to go somewhere for the weekend. I'll be back Monday, and then I can come by and pick it up. And I'm still being, like, totally cool about it. Like, it ain't no skin off my back. It's been sitting in the garage for 10 years, right? That time came and went. And then she messaged me again saying, hey, can we move it to this day? And that's when I just didn't answer her back. I just ignored her. So then, like, a week goes by, and I get a message from this guy. Hey, I'm really interested in this mirror. Can I come by and pick it up maybe tomorrow? And I'm like, man, that phrasing sounds really familiar to that other person. But I'm like, whatever. I'm like, sure. How about, I'll be available tomorrow between 8 and 10:30 in the morning, or I can message you when I get back from my appointment. And this person says, okay, I'll be there in the morning. This is a guy, right? So this person shows up at the house, and it's a girl. I must have been looking at her kind of weird. And she's like, I'm here for the mirror. And I'm like, oh, I was expecting, a guy. His name Cody, right? I said, I was expecting Cody. And she says, oh, that's my fiance. And I said, oh, all right. Well, what's your name? And she said her name, and it was the same woman that flaked on me 4 times. And I said, oh, you're the one that flaked on me 4 times. I said, no, thank you. And I rolled the garage door down right in her face. And that was it. Like, she wasn't happy about it. She started messaging me, you're a horrible person. I drove all the way there to get it. All kinds of things.
Lady, you wasted my time. I would have told her, yeah, you can have it.
4 times.
You know what I would have told her? Absolutely, you can take it. It's $80. Well, what do you mean? You said 20. Yeah, it was 20 the first time, 20 the second time, 20 the third time, and 20 this time for $80. You wasted my time. My time is not free. It's valuable. So if you'd like to give me $80 for it, you can have it. Otherwise, shoo, bye-bye.
Yeah. I rolled the door down because I didn't want to get into a verbal confrontation with anybody. I just said, no, thank you. I put the door down.
Yeah, I would have told her 80. That's what I would have done. And I would have let her know exactly. It was $20 the first time. And it was 20 the second, 20 the third, and this time it's 22. That's a grand total of $80. And I'm charging the $60 for the time that I sat around waiting for you and you never showed up.
Yeah.
In fact, I probably would have, after the first one, I would have said, well, yeah, I can go ahead and do that. And after the second time, I would have been, yeah, you can come and get it, but now you're going to have to pay me for the time that I wasted waiting for you. So it's now 60. And then they wouldn't have contacted me back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I hate that crap. I don't even bother doing it. I'm like, I don't care if I can't give it to someone I know. I don't care. I'm just going to dump it.
No, I'm going to donate it to someone.
Yeah. I'm just going to.
It ain't worth the $20.
Just going to dump it. Just buy. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, pretty much, yeah.
Well, whatever.
Maybe I'll give it to the chickens. The chickens can have a mirror out there. Maybe they'll enjoy it.
I wonder what they would do. They'd probably freak out.
I don't know. Think so?
I don't know. I have no idea. None. I could see a Tom ending up breaking the mirror, though. So probably not a good idea. You know what I mean?
We don't have any of those. So
like, oh, there's another Tom. What are you doing here? Oh, you're puffing up too? Oh, you're going to face me? Oh, you're ready? Fine, we're going. Just be like, dang. It would be funny.
Nice. Anyway, that's the story about that.
Well, we had a good story too. So I don't remember what day it was, but we had a little power outage, as we do.
Okay.
Being Duke Power customers, we have power outages. That's just part of life. You know, when you live elsewhere and you don't have power outages, and like you haven't seen a power outage in like years and years and years, that's not here. That's not Duke. Duke, you can expect, at least out here, you can expect a power outage, at least a very short one, few full seconds. I'd say monthly, maybe every 8 weeks. But yeah, you're going to get them, right? Because all the lines are above ground. We are in Treeville, USA. And any storm, branches come down on them, trees fall down on them, whatever, and it breaks transmission lines. But anyway, that happened, and then all of a sudden, our lights are flickering. The UPSs in the house are clicking off and on. The battery backup system that I have is doing the same. GFCI is tripping, and it's just, what is going on? So we called up Duke, and we're like, hey, power outage, and then this, and they're like, you need to call an electrician. That's an inside thing. It happened right after power outage, right? Something's wrong. The next morning, we call Duke back up, and we're like, hey, this is still going on. And they're like, oh, okay, well, we're going to go ahead and label that as a partial outage. We'll roll a truck. We started thinking about it. We're like, you know what, we're going to call the electrician. Electrician comes out and opens up the meter, right? Mm-hmm. He's looking at it. He's like, yeah, it looks good. And he goes to push it back onto the meter without the panel on it, right? He just wants to see, let me shove this thing back on there. And it just starts arcing. And I'm standing behind him and off to the side looking into this meter box, right? And in the meter box, you've got, big electrical cables coming in. 2 from the power company, and then 2 go into your house, right? The bottom 2 go into your house. The top 2 come in from the power company. Each one,
big old lugs in there.
Big lugs, right? And these, the bundle of cables is about that big around, right? And each one of these, there's phase A and phase B, right? Each one of these is 120 volts, right?
Okay.
That's what makes up a 240 volt. So you see your breakers, you notice your 240 volt, like your dryer. If you have an electric range, things like this are going to be that big thick one. And then you have the little ones that are 20s, right? 20 amps, not volts. But anyway, those 240s, you don't have 240 coming in on a line. You have 2 lines at 120 that they push together to make 240. Well, first thing we found is, for some reason, someone never screwed on the lug on one of the connectors, and that's what was arcing, right?
Wow.
So got that fixed, right? And that took a while because it was frozen solid, right? So WD-40 in the thing and waiting, 5 minutes, WD-40, wait 5 minutes, WD-40. And then he's like, hey, can you help me? And I'm like, I don't know. He's like, just hold these and don't touch anything else. And I'm like, because I had to kind of hold the lug in place as he's cranking on it. So anyway, got that.
Those take quite a bit of torque to
They do.
put down.
They do.
Yeah.
I had to hold the lug in place with a pair of pliers while he was torquing it. Otherwise, the lug would have turned out of its little lock.
Okay.
Anyway, so we do that, and we go back in there, and the lights are still flickering, like badly, right? UPSs are popping, pointing, and all this stuff's going. And the guy goes back out, and he's like, "Yeah, well, let me go check something else." And so he goes out and tests. So I get back on the line with Duke, and I'm like, "You guys are rolling the truck today, right? Because we're having an issue." And they're like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Well, I want you to update the ticket, and I need you to put in the notes that phase A is sending 127 volts into our house, and phase B is sending 129 volts into our house. On the combined, we're reading between 256 and 258 volts. Okay, overvolting things causes bad things to happen, including that oscillating power, right? And so we told him that. He got done with his work. We wrapped up. We had to go run an errand. We come back and everything's fine all of a sudden, right? Turns out Duke Energy screwed up, and somewhere they unwound a transformer wire, the coil, and probably they were delivering 16 to 18 more volts down our pipe than you're supposed to have. Now, you're not going to see yours exactly at 120 unless it's like inspection day on move-in or something like that. You'll probably see 121. You might say like 122, 23. But running up at 129 volts on a 120, that's not good, right? It's just not good. If you want to know what that means, like how bad that is, go take something that runs off a 9 volt and put an 18 volt battery on it and see what happens to it. It's not going to be good.
Nice. So it's all fixed now?
Yeah, it seems like it.
Good.
Yeah, no more issues. And the beautiful thing about that is for like years, we've been sitting here and we've had, lights that we're just constantly replacing light bulbs. Like, I mean, monthly, right? So if you're in a situation where you're constantly replacing light bulbs, I'm going to tell you, get an electrician, because this is house power you're dealing with. This isn't like a circuit with a breaker. There's no breaker. There is no breaker on house power, right? You got to realize that this is coming off the pole going into your house before there's ever a breaker. It is 100% transmission line generated raw sheer power, and it ain't stopping for nothing and nobody. Okay, so get an electrician unless you happen to really know what you're doing. Get an electrician, have them check your voltage. I would strongly recommend that. If you do know what you're doing, all you need is a Klein meter or any other meter. I'm not like, we don't have anyone promoting or we don't promote for anyone. We don't have anyone, whatever, sponsoring the show. We're not those people. We're not important enough. But
if Fluke wants to send me a new multimeter?
Well, that's right. If you need, okay. But,
come on, Fluke.
Right? Yeah. I wouldn't mind one of their O-scopes either, But hey.
I got like an old Craftsman one, I think.
Yeah. Not an oscilloscope?
No,
a multimeter. Yeah, totally different.
Yeah,
totally different. That's the cheap seats.
I mean, they used to give them away for free at like Harbor Freight. I don't know if. Yeah. I mean, I guess they work okay.
Yeah. Fluke's awesome, man. Fluke's great. Klein's pretty good too. Klein's not bad.
Yeah.
It's more homeowner type stuff, pretty much. But I mean, nowadays, you see, like the electrician had the exact same multimeter I do. And I'm like, oh, no Fluke or, whatever. And he's like, dude, I don't need to pay all that extra money. This thing works just the same. And you know what? I can buy another one if it breaks. And,
That's right. Or you leave it on a job.
Or you leave it on a job. Yeah. But yeah.
Glad they found that loose lug, though, man. That's scary stuff.
It is. Really. I mean.
It's like fire starting stuff.
It is. And that's what I told my wife. I was like, not knowing about this, especially with the power outages being a fairly regular thing, right?
You've been there a long time, man.
It's amazing that thing didn't burn the house down. I mean, literally freaking amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad it's fixed.
Me too. Yeah, I'm glad we found it too. Right? I'm glad we didn't end up finding out about it in a very terrible way.
Right. Yeah, even in automobiles, loose wires are the number one cause of, fires.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah.
Bad stuff.
Not leaky fuel lines?
No, I'd probably say electrical fires.
Yeah, same. That electricity, man. Electric and glass are two things I don't want to mess with. I just don't.
Yeah.
Glass, like, I'm talking about like, not like a mirror or something like that, or, a picture or something like that, but I'm talking about like, bathroom, mirror glass, that kind of crap, like big, window glass, that kind of stuff. No, absolutely not. Not going to touch it. Yeah. I've had my issues with that landed me with partial use of, my right hand, and still to this day, 35 plus years later, I have no feeling on the top of my arm.
That sucks.
Yeah. And electricity is one of those things, right? I mean, it's not so bad to have electricity go through your body, It's when it stays. You know, yeah, it's not good. Yeah, and
I've heard 270 is the worst. You're gonna get zapped.
I would say anything above 120 is going to be the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that house. That's 200 amps. 200 amps. That's what your service is coming into your house. That you are going. That's death. That's what that is. That's death. Yeah, or worse, living through it. Yeah.
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 Well, thanks.
Yeah. Exactly.
So anything else? Any other home repairs this week?
No home repairs. Yeah, no. I got some other stuff I'll talk to you offline about. But
All right.
yeah,
The good stuff.
no, it's more personal in nature, and
All right.
yeah, kind of freaked me out and my wife out for a while. I'll just go ahead and say it.
As long as it's not poop problems, I'm
no,
good.
they found a lump on my Rottweiler's breast.
Aw.
Yeah, so been a bit
That
of
stinks.
a tough couple of weeks, and she's gonna
I
go
bet.
in for surgery. She's already been put under for imaging and everything else, and the good news is they came back and found that this seems to be, at least, you never know for sure, but from what they can tell, it seems to be isolated to the one. So they're going to take that mammary gland out as well as the lump and the teat. So,
All right.
and at the same time, she's 9 years old, and she's going to be neutered or spayed. Sorry. So she's going to be spayed as well, which I'm sad about. I don't want to take her lady bits, but they said with the hormones and stuff, that's has the potential to enhance the likelihood of another incident of that.
All right.
Yeah. So
You already have it scheduled to do?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's right after alpaca.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they wanted to do it like right before, and I was like, no, because she loves that time, ghost lap time and sun lap time, and she loves, and Yukon lap time, and sometimes pinch lap time, and she loves that time. She loves having people here, and I do too, and we would have to keep her isolated, right, because she would get too excited, and we can't do that post-op. So
All right.
but at one point we were really scared because the first vet we took her to, they were like, yeah, well, we can't do the surgery here, but there's a very good possibility we have to take out all of the mammaries, all of them, both sides. And I'm like, what? Because there's a lot, right? There's 8 of them, so you're talking about a massive undertaking, right? And I was just like, yeah, I have,
Yeah, that's a lot.
yeah, and I love that dog, dude. I mean, I love all our animals, but that's my bonded dog,
Right. No, I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
It's a bit like, and I said it's a bit like hearing your child has cancer.
Yeah. No, I completely understand.
Yeah. So we went through that. I wasn't going to talk about that. Sorry for the downy dumper people, but hey, it's part of my life, so you get to share in it with me. Hey. But it seems like she's going to be okay, other than the fact that they shaved her entire belly, which is just annoying the crap out of her. I'm sure it's like razor burny and hot and itchy, and so
Probably.
But we're taking extra care. She's doing good. She's a happy kid, So
I should get extra hugs at Alpaca.
she gets extra hugs all the time. That dog is spoiled. They both
That's how
are.
it's supposed to be, though.
Yeah, they both are. Both our house dogs are insanely spoiled. From my eyes, anyway. I'm not one of these people that gives treats all the time, you know what I mean? But these dogs get, they get a lot of love, a lot of attention, plenty of treats. We make salads probably 4 or 5 nights out of the week. And they get cucumbers and some cheese and some carrots and, stuff like that. And they love that stuff too. And if we have broccoli or whatever, they get some broccoli and, they love that stuff. And I'm, so I don't know. I like to spoil my puppies.
Our shepherd used to love cauliflower and broccoli, all that stuff.
Yep. Yeah, my dog loves brassicas. Loves them.
He liked watermelon, blueberries.
Yep. Oh yeah.
The first time giving him a blueberry, he'd never had one before, and then he was a little sketchy about it at first, but after that, he was like, "Yep, that's good."
Yeah, I've never really messed with my dog around treats or anything like that. So pretty much, if I hand it to her, she's like, "Okay."
Yeah.
Which is nice, I guess, but
I do kind of miss having a dog around. Yeah, we'll be there eventually.
Did you get dates yet?
No.
Have you talked to him again?
Kidding me? She sent him a couple messages a little while ago. Same kind of thing we talked about last time.
All right.
Waiting.
We
can wait. I'm patient.
There you go. What was that? What was that thing I sent you? I asked for patience and God said no.
Yeah.
That comes from tribulations.
I'm working on it. I didn't used to always be patient, but I'm working on it.
Oh, you are now? I'm kidding.
More than I used to be. Let's put it that way.
I'm kidding. I think you're pretty patient.
I try to be.
Yeah, you are with me anyway. I don't know. Maybe it's all a lie. I don't believe that either.
I've changed. I'd like to think I haven't, but I have.
The same. Try and be a better person today than I was yesterday. How's that?
Yeah.
Sometimes
be good enough.
Sometimes my yesterday makes it a very low bar that I have to come over. I'm human. I am prone to failure and mistakes and all the other things, right? And that's part of life, Learn from it. Pick yourself up. Put the next foot forward. And then the other one goes in front of that one. And you just keep doing it.
True enough.
And trudge this road to happy destiny. So
we never know, man. Never know what the day will bring you.
This is true. We were supposed to have a guest today, and I blame myself for this. I spoke with this gentleman, and we will get him on. He's a very interesting guy. A lot of experience in just a range of things, and it'll be interesting. Some I'm not exactly, it's all good, right? But but he's a really, really neat guy. Really neat guy. We had just the most amazing conversation on the phone, like 45-minute conversation. And, and it was just neat. It just flowed. And so
you should have recorded it.
Wait, no, I can't do that. And then that's called wiretapping, dude. We don't do that.
Okay.
And then, I was going to send him the link and I completely forgot. My work schedule has just been very, very packed and insane. So anyway, I got up this morning, about 8 this morning. I was like, oh, crud. So I sent the link and stuff and let him know, hey, if you can't, whatever, it's all good. We'll reschedule. So hopefully we'll get him on here not too long from now. We've also got another guest lined up that I think will be very interesting to speak with. We're going to talk, more personal stuff and about their life, their kind of what we do here, the real stuff, right? Not current events and not, anything like that. It's just about, hey, let's dig in. Who are we? Let's talk to each other.
Yeah, no, I'm excited.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy having guests. It's a little more technically demanding on your part, I think.
Oh, yes.
I know you can handle it.
Yeah, I might actually schedule that one for dropping. We may actually do a duplicate for guests, I think, from now on. In other words, you and I will do a session on one day. We'll do a guest on one of the other days. That way I can drop us pretty easily, and the guest I can spend a little extra time on cleaning things up. And it's not that it's challenging to have more people on, right? What it is the equipment. It really, really comes down to the equipment. These right here make a huge difference from like an earbud, right? Or even a wired headphone or like a work Teams type headset or whatever, Those are all fine. There's no problem with them. I wouldn't want to discourage anyone. You don't have to buy gear. I just need a little extra time to get the audio correct because I am not like a, expert editor. I'm new at this and I think I'm doing pretty good, but it's challenging when it's a different set of equipment. Getting things noise cleaned up and getting levels corrected without making it sound, terrible in doing so, is the challenge. And it's by no means should that discourage anyone, because I will work my butt off to get it to the best possible sound and look that I can. It's just, it takes more time. That's all. And that's an okay thing because I learn things as I'm going through that, right? I learn a lot, but it takes more time. So whereas LX and I have great equipment and, there's kind of the audio comes through for each of us, almost always comes through very consistently. I know that there's going to be certain problems that I'm going to have and that you're going to have in your audio. And so I don't even look for them anymore. I apply the fix and then I move on because I already know these are just kind of part of our setup, what needs to be done. And so it's easy. When you have a guest on, you're brand new. There's no, we don't know what the problems are. And so I have to first identify what the problem is, which is not as easy as it sounds, right? Like you think, oh, well, that's a hum. Nope, it's not a hum. It's reverb. Crap. Okay, let me go back over here and try that. And then I, filtering this out or that and raising levels without clipping and, all this other sound engineering weirdness that goes on. But I will be honest with you. The hardest piece to this now so far has been audio. Like the video is, other than that other service that we were using, that to this day, I'm just like, oh man, I can't believe we wasted so much freaking time with that service. I am so bummed because this is so much better. So much better.
I agree. Better. I think it's fantastic.
And do I miss the AI whoopee whoopee cuckoo do? No, I do not, because I never freaking used it. I played with it a few times and I'm like, this is crap. And it is. It's slop. All that AI stuff is slop. I really wish people would stop. Like all of these YouTube AI slop videos, it's just trash. It's terrible. It really is.
I see more and more of them every day now.
Even the best of them, it's trash. It's just garbage. Stop. And I know it's getting you likes, and I know it's making you money or whatever. It's garbage. It's disingenuous, garbage, trash, BS. I just really wish YouTube would like bifurcate real content creators from AI content creators. Give you the choice. Be able to click a button and say, I don't want AI slop in my feed. Period. Don't care. Don't care how good it is. I don't care who's doing it. I don't care how funny, fascinating, surreal it is. I don't freaking want it. I want real, genuine interaction with people. I want real content.
I agree.
Sorry.
AI content. Let me write that down.
Yeah, it's really pissing me off. It really is. You know, it really is. I look at the crap and I'm just like scroll, and like 9 out of 10 of these are just slop AI bullshit. It's terrible.
Yeah.
The worst is, you know, they've got entire channels that are dedicated to taking other people's content, using very short clips from them, and then shooting in AI crap. And it's like, it's not their content. You're just taking their content, cutting it up, using AI. It's just super low effort chud. I look at it, look at those content producers, and yeah, I'm talking directly to all of you. You are exactly the same as the aimbotters and the wall hackers in Call of Duty. You're not winning. You're not. You're just piggybacking off someone else's stuff, and you have no real skill. I can write a prompt. Oh, look, you can type on a keyboard. Look at you. There you go. Oh, fancy stuff there. Sorry.
I don't even know what any of that stuff is.
I'm sick of it. I'm really sick of it. I just detest it. It's so low effort, disingenuous crap. It is. I wouldn't even put that in my compost for fear it would poison my plants. I know it's digital content.
Maybe we should start our own non-AI platform.
Nah. There's enough platforms out. You know, YouTube even sent out some stuff recently asking creators about AI content, and I gave it the worst possible everything.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not saying AI is bad. I'm not, and I'm not saying you can't use it. Like, we do have an intro video. We have one that we created using AI. It's an.
He did.
Yeah, for Sir Knight. The dragon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the dragon animation. That's AI. I used AI to create that. And I don't see a problem with that, right? I've also used it one other time. I used it to modify the logo, the image, the thumbnail for the Raw Milk Up episode, which we still need to follow up on, but that's again.
I thought you meant like our intro with the Amish buggy or the guy getting kicked by the bull. Nope. That's not AI.
Those are not AI. 100% real stuff. You know, but so, you know, I can see using it to augment something in your channel, but if the content itself is the AI slop, and then you take someone that actually produces genuine real content to try and entice people into watching, your hook is someone else's content, and then you draw them into AI. Personally, I if I was YouTube, I'd memory hole that crap. I would. Yeah.
They're just thinking out the bottom line.
Well, they are, and I get that, but I would memory hole it. It's terrible. It really is. It's terrible. It's so bad that I've literally rage quit, watching anything like YouTube many times. Like, I'm not doing this anymore.
Don't get on Facebook then.
No.
That's all they have on there, man. Oh, that's it. Like almost every single video.
Yeah, I detest that stuff. That's one of the things look, hey, we're here. This is not AI. There's no AI. There's no AI special effects. There's no AI editing. This is Havoc editing in Premiere Pro.
How do I know you're real? How do I know you're a real person?
Watch. Ow! Okay, see, I'm real.
I actually had somebody the other day send me a video about Elon Musk, right? And he's talking about something or other, and I had to tell them, I'm like, that's not him. You understand that, right? They didn't know.
Yeah.
And yeah.
No, I mean, I've been duped by it as well a couple of times, right? But
like the Dr. Pepper cream soda or whatever that was, mint soda,
right? Yeah. Like, hey, here's an ad. hey, look, that's not beyond the realm of possibility for junk food manufacturers to do some weird stuff, right?
Right.
So, okay, sucked me in. But in general, you see it or you hear the voices or whatever it is, and you're just like, that's nope, gone. They need to start thumbs downing all that stuff, but they don't even count it anymore. They should.
No.
Yeah.
Why don't they count that anymore? It's kind of silly.
I think it's because, people started campaigning, to, try and, the whole cancel culture thing, which again, look, if you don't like what someone's saying, don't watch, don't listen.
All right.
There you go. There is the solution. You don't need to go on and campaign to cancel these people and screw their life up. Just move on. You don't like the opinion? Yeah. Okay. Mind your own. It's an old saying, right? It's not important what you think of me. It is of paramount importance what I think of you. At the end of the day, all I can control is myself.
That's right. I've heard that plenty of times.
So, that's the whole thing. It doesn't matter what you think about me. It doesn't matter at all. It has nothing to do with anything. Boo. Okay. Bummer. I'm sorry you feel that way. Have a nice day, I guess. But it is important what I think of you, right? That's what impacts me. And if I'm sitting here and I'm, my brain, you're renting space in my head, that's not a you thing. You didn't do it. I allowed you.
Right.
So that's one of those things. It's the same thing, right? But anyway, that AI slop's got to go. Like, turn it off. Just turn it off. Make it go away. I detest that. Use AI to augment yourself, not to be the main player. I mean, it's just no.
I'll have to send it to you. I watched this video about I mean, it's all hypothetical, but what may become of AI in the next few years? None of it's really good. I'll have to send it to you to watch. It's kind of entertaining.
Again, go on to YouTube and type in slaughter bots. That's all I'm going to say.
Something like that.
That's all I'm going to say. If you want to know where this ends up, it's not even where it ends up. It's there today.
Yeah.
We missed the mark. That was like a 2012, 2013 short film, like 5-minute thing. It's terrifying. We're there today. That's where we are. You've got things like Palantir doing the targeting for military strikes. You've got autonomous drones. You've got autonomous vehicles. They're building autonomous robots that, the whole thing. Remember when they came out, they're like, oh, no. No. We made it part of the contract. We'll never have weaponized these things. They're weaponized now. They get the little robot dog. They said we would never ever do that. OpenAI. Oh yeah. Now it's got it's got a rocket launcher on it, and a belt-fed frickin' grenade launcher. Belt-fed grenade launcher. Oh, it's totally fine though. Now, no, it's not, dude. It's not. Oh, and the whole idea of like micro drones with larger drones and maybe even larger drones being just like, watch slaughter bots. Do that. Give yourself nightmares for the next few weeks and realize that everything that is in slaughter bots is likely in production. And if it's not right now, it will be in the next 1 to 2 years. And then tell me. You love AI.
The scary part is we're not the only country doing this. So like people gotta realize there are other, big countries that have their hand in this stuff too. So if it gets out of hand, it ain't necessarily something we do either. Can go on either side. I don't know, man. Nothing I can do about it.
I'm refilling my apple juice.
Oh, I was wondering what you were doing over there.
You know, I like to keep my apple juice in nice containers.
Another half glass of apple juice, and I'll bring up the government thing.
Do not. That would be that's not a good, that's a bad time waiting to happen right there. Please don't. I'm having a great day. All right. If you want to, go for it. I'm going to do my best to resist.
Yeah, right.
My best won't be good enough, but I'll do my best. I just can't resist getting it. I just,
Bent over, I got a real bad cramp. Ugh.
Did you?
Yeah, like my stomach muscles are. Yeah. I had a cable wrapped around my foot, and I just bent down. I'm getting old, man. Sucks.
It does. It does. And my the last time my back went out and really screwed with me.
Yeah.
It was bad. And, I'd like to say I was out there, shoveling dirt or doing something, pounding T-post or something like that. I put on a sock. I was literally putting a freaking sock on. That's all. Mm-hmm. I'm like, let me put my sock on. And I was out of commission for like 2 weeks. Yeah.
Terrible.
This getting old thing, man. It's old. It's getting old.
I don't even want to think about it.
I wouldn't have it any other way, man. Hey, it's like people always tell me, hey, you could, color that a little bit. And I'm like, yeah, God gave me this gray. I think I'll keep it.
That's right. Shows you have wisdom, right?
I don't know about that, but it shows something. Yeah.
I'll be there soon enough, I'm sure.
I don't think so.
No?
No. You're not that young, are you?
No, I'm not that young.
How much younger are you from me?
Not that much. I'm not giving away all my secrets.
How many decades?
Less than one.
No, how many decades on the planet for you?
For me, not quite 5.
All right. I'm solidly in the 5th decade. So I might actually have a decade on you.
All right.
So yeah, you could look like this, like in the next, 5 years.
All right, cool.
It's actually kind of cool. You know what else is really cool is people like that ask for your ID, look at you and just go, I know, I have to. You're like, I mean, really? Here's my ID. Okay. What do you think this came from?
Can I tell you a secret?
You can.
If you never leave the house, nobody ever asks for ID.
What do you mean?
If you don't go anywhere, nobody will ask you for ID.
Yeah, well, I would prefer that, right? But I need
that's my same concept of if you don't have a phone, nobody will ever call you and bother you.
I think I need a sour mash still for my apple juice.
Oh, I don't even know what that is. What is that? I don't even know what that is.
What? A still?
A sour mash still? Like a still? Like to distill it?
That would be, yeah, that's it.
Can you legally do that?
I don't do that. I don't think so. And I wouldn't do that because I don't think it's legal. So.
All right.
But I was saying if I wanted to not ever leave the house, that would probably be one of those things I would want.
Hey, you could just stock up.
No.
Fill your garage. You're good.
No. I mean, okay, maybe.
I'm sure somebody in your area could show you how to do that. I mean, there's a lot of like moonshine runners back in the day.
I don't
in that area. I know for a fact.
I think that's all gone now. Nobody does that kind of shenanigans anymore. It's just not a thing.
We both know a guy. I bet you he could.
Nope. He doesn't know
hook
anybody.
You up with somebody.
Nope. He doesn't know anybody. Nobody does that out here anymore.
Really?
Nope.
Really?
Nobody anymore
Oh, wow.
does that anymore. Nope. 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 Nope.
Oh.
Nope. 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 Nope.
Okay.
Nope. No. No.
Mm-hmm.
No. You know, I would think that there probably might be some folks, probably not near me though, obviously, but
I'm gonna have to ask around now.
somewhere around, maybe in the mountains or something, that did that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know why it's like illegal.
Yeah, I don't know either.
What's the deal?
I don't know. Hopefully, I don't get busted on the way up there because I made you that mosquito repellent stuff. Who even knows what that is? They'll be like, "What is this?"
No, you'll be fine. It's tincture, dude.
Not
It's
literally
essentially
for
what it
everybody
is.
watching. It's for real mosquito repellent made from a beautyberry bush. But I mean, it's like it's an alcohol.
It's basically a tincture. So what a tincture is, you take alcohol. Vodka is a perfect medium for this. Don't use isopropyl alcohol, please.
Yeah, I wouldn't use that.
Yeah, not a good idea. Vodka works perfectly. Grab some vodka. Just vodka. It could even be the kind of stuff that has a white label that says in black vodka on it. You'll be fine. And that's where you take herbs and things of that nature and you put them in with the alcohol and you let it sit for a very long time. And it essentially extracts all of the, beneficial parts to those herbs. And then you can put them in water, or you can do things like that. But you can also use them to rub on skin for irritation, for cuts, burns, or for, in this case, to prevent mosquito bites.
Yeah,
And
we haven't tried it yet, but supposedly it's supposed to work great. We'll find out. It's supposed to work better than DEET. That would be great. Oh, you got another one? Yep, you'll give it a shot though.
Right there. You see that?
Yep. I see
That's
it.
what mosquitoes do to me. They welt me. And they love me. Like, I can go out with 10 people. I will be the only one covered in welts from freaking mosquitoes.
I'm curious to see how this stuff works. It's darker than
Me
your
too.
apple juice.
I
for sure.
don't care. You even said, "Oh, this might stain your clothes." I don't care.
It might.
If it keeps those things from biting me, I don't care. I will literally wear stained clothes and use this all the time.
Yeah.
And like I told you, if it works, I literally am going to buy 50 beautyberry plants, and I'm going to plant them every freaking where.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna bring you some seeds. You can plant them. They're native there.
Cool. Yeah.
Supposed to be.
I will literally scatter them everywhere. I'll
Nice.
germinate them, see if I can't get them to go best. Yeah.
Whatever you want to do.
Well, I'm going to try everything.
I put some in a pot. I don't know if they'll take, but I think it has to go through the cold season first.
Right. Yeah. I think the seeds need to go through the cold season and while they're seed, and then they'll germinate when it gets warm.
All right.
So, but I don't know that much about beautyberries. So, but again, if they work, I am going to scatter them freaking everywhere.
Yeah.
We've tried lemon
people say
balm.
they just pull the leaves off and rub them on themselves. And that's worked
People
good
say
enough.
that about all kinds of stuff, and I have tried.
Yeah.
People are like, "Oh, rosemary is a great, blah 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 blah." I'm like,
Yeah.
I have a rosemary bush right outside my front door, a huge one. Well, not huge. I've seen some pretty massive ones, but it's a big one. There's mosquitoes right outside my front door. They don't care. They live on the rosemary bush. They're like, yeah, we kind of dig on this stuff. Our mosquitoes are thug, dude. They are. They're like cartel mosquitoes. They're like, "Ole, man, we're going to get the blood today." Was that racist? I don't think that's racist. Was that racist?
Nah, I thought you were doing it
It was comedic.
a Slowpoke Rodriguez or something.
Well, it's supposed to be comedic, right? And so I'm not trying to be racist. Just think of me as, what was the guy's name again? What was his name? Oh, come on. What's the little mouse's name?
Slowpoke Rodriguez or Speedy Gonzalez.
Speedy Gonzalez. That's it.
Yeah, his cousin,
Andale,
Slowpoke
andale.
Rodriguez.
Arriba, arriba. Ay-ha.
Exactly.
Pew. I am Speedy Gonzalez.
You don't remember his cousin?
No, I don't.
Oh, yeah.
I was young.
He was the exact opposite.
Slowpoke Rodriguez. Was that his
That's
name?
what it was. Yeah.
That's awesome.
He just sat around taking a siesta all day.
That's awesome. Yeah. Do you remember Super Chicken?
No.
What?
I liked Hong Kong Phooey. You remember that?
I do remember Hong Kong Phooey, number one super guy. Yeah.
Yep, I remember that one.
Super Chicken's awesome. Yeah.
I was just watching a thing, The Electric Company. Was it before, or you were too old for that, or did you watch that?
That was, I think, a bit after I was young enough to watch that kind of stuff, but I do remember
right.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know Morgan Freeman was on there. Apparently he was on there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he hated doing it.
I don't doubt
what I
it.
saw.
I don't doubt
He was
that.
just doing it for the paycheck.
Hey, you know, when you're struggling, man, you just, hey, whatever it is, you got a job, I'll take it.
Yep.
I mean, you know, whatever. Dude, cartoons. I used to love cartoons so much. Well, because okay, I grew up in a different era, right? And TV was a thing that had a broadcast. There was no pause. There was no, let me just watch this later. There was no, I mean, you might have a rerun, but you'd have to look through the guide to figure out when it might play again and make sure you were there at that time on that day to watch it. Otherwise, too bad, so sad. It's gone. It's gone. There's no DVR. There was none of that crap. And so cartoons only came on like on Saturday and Sunday mornings. Well, I wasn't allowed to watch TV on Sundays, so it was Saturday mornings. So up until 10 a.m. on Saturday mornings, there was like from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. they had, you know, the cartoons, and we would watch cartoons. And I loved the cartoons. Bugs Bunny and the Roadrunner and Marvin the Martian and all this stuff. This is what I grew up with, you know, and it was excellent, you know. It was some of the best cartoons I think ever, personally. I've seen some of the cartoons my kids, like what my kids watch. I'll be honest with you, whoever wrote those cartoons was without question on a frack load of psychedelics. Like they were melted brain in a peaking trip at that moment. Because come on, like what's the one with the I don't even know what they are. They're like I don't know, and they live in a whale or something, and some captain dude, and it's just I SpongeBob. That's another thing. Like you look at that, I SpongeBob is cool, but I mean that's just weird. We had
my bird likes SpongeBob.
we had, you know, we had Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote. Like, okay, those are real things. We had Bugs Bunny and Elmer Fudd, and Elmer Fudd would go hunting, and you know, this is real stuff. You know, and obviously you had Wile E. Coyote with the Acme Anvil company trying to drop anvils on, and that wasn't real, but that was the cartoonish aspect of it, right? Now it's like, hey, look at this made up weird blue creature that lives in a whale, and it's just mind-bendingly psychedelic weirdness. And you're like, why does this feel like it's not the right thing for my children to be viewing? Yeah. I'm just saying, call me old, call me what you will, I don't care. I just think things have gotten very weird.
You did enjoy the singing vegetables, though.
Veggie Tales?
Yeah.
there's a different reason for that. VeggieTales was born. It's literally it's a Christian children's cartoon.
Right.
So
I like the hairbrush song. You did a good performance of that for me.
I love VeggieTales, man. They are so awesome. Mira el pepino. Ese es triste.
I've only seen the one you showed me.
The silly songs. If you go look up VeggieTales silly songs, and there are some great silly songs. Oh, where is my hairbrush? Oh, where is my hairbrush? Oh, where, oh, where, oh, where, oh, where, oh, where, oh, where, oh, where is my poor hairbrush?
That's exactly the song.
Yeah, it's good stuff. VeggieTales
Nice.
are awesome. Awesome. Fun. Good stuff. My kids, they watch VeggieTales a lot. And again, it's because it was, the message behind it was the reason for it, right?
I see.
So, and there's not a lot of other cartoons out there that are like that. So,
No.
hey, here we are.
You're not going to get that on Family Guy.
No, probably not. Yeah. Probably not. Giggity.
Anyway, it's almost time to put the chickens to bed.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Do you cuddle them up and tuck them in and everything?
Just kind of, they go into bed, tuck them in.
Just kind of close the door on them, don't you? You're like,
No.
you're hostages
good night.
now. I have closed the door. You're stuck.
Well, they're not going to get eaten if they're closed in their little hut.
True.
A
However,
raccoon or a possum or whatever.
Yeah, we did that for a while. We lost so many freaking chickens, dude. There were chicken bodies everywhere. It was
Yeah, I don't want to deal with that.
quite heartbreaking. And after that, we started closing the coop up for a bit, and then we stopped. And the reason being is if anything comes into your day and holds you up from being able to accomplish that task, they're screwed. Like they're just sitting in a coop, no water, no food, no, and I you know what? Predation.
I thought about getting one of those solar powered doors for them.
We thought about that too. The problem is that there's, you have to be real careful with that. I've known a number of people that have had chickens end up caught in the door and dying because of that, because they're automated.
All right.
And I've also known people that thought their automated door was working and it wasn't. And so once again, you've got chickens stuck in a coop with no water, less ventilation than probably is perfect during the summer days type of thing.
Right.
And no food. So we've thought about it, and we might go to that at some point, but automation's great. But, on the flip side, doing the manual work keeps us fit. Keeps us
I don't mind
moving.
going out there twice a day. I'm good. I visit with them a little bit.
Exactly. Keeps us fit, keeps us moving, keeps them engaged, keeps us engaged with them as well. So when there are problems, when there are issues, bumblefoot or, sour crop or, something like this, we notice it quickly. Or, coxy, right? If we end up with, coccidiosis at some point, catching that early on, that's your best bet. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so that interaction twice a day is a good thing in my eyes. Yeah. And having to do
minimum twice a day.
having to do waterers and things of that nature, as opposed to using automatic waterers, just keeps us fit. I'm carrying around 5-gallon water feeders and 5-gallon buckets of water and filling horse troughs and doing all this stuff. If we automate it all, then what do I do?
Yeah.
Now,
I did set them up with an automatic waterer, though. It's got like a manifold with the little cups on it, but I make sure to clean them things out and make sure it's all full.
You've also got a much smaller operation than we do.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
For sure. I mean, I think now we're back up to close to 70 chickens. So, little difference.
Yeah, a little bit.
We have to catch and put back into their environment daily more chickens than you have. Yeah, between 9 and 12 or so.
Oh wow, little escape artists.
Freedom chickens. We have always had freedom chickens. That's what we call them. And we're not going to chase them. At night when we see them, we'll put them in. But I'm not going to stop them. Like, if you want to be outside and you want to do that, just realize, hey, I'm going to look at that like you're just trying to live your life the way you see fit. And I see no reason to disrupt that.
Fair enough, I guess.
Let them live. Let them live. It'd be amazing if humans could actually apply a little bit of that. Well, I don't like that thing. There should be a law against it. How about you just let those people do what they want to do and move on with your life? Don't worry about it. It's not your problem.
Yeah.
Just go.
Yep. Oh, I hear you.
Go live your life. Enjoy. Well, I don't like what they're saying on the radio on this channel. Well, freaking change the channel. I mean, there's like 4,000 freaking radio stations out there. Pick a different one. If you don't like one of those, put your music on your phone and put that through your stuff. And if you don't like that, for crying out loud, buy a CD and stick that thing in your CD changer in your freaking car. I mean, you don't, wait, just leave.
Do cars come with CDs anymore?
Oh, I don't know. Mine has one.
Oh, okay. Mine does too. I just didn't know if that's a thing anymore. I don't think they come with ashtrays, do they? They do? New ones?
Oh, well, I don't know. I'd have to check my wife's vehicle. Mine's not new enough.
Yeah.
Mine has one.
I don't think ours. Ours is like a 2007. I don't think it has an ashtray. It's got a cigarette lighter plug, like 12-volt thing.
Yeah.
I don't think it actually has a cigarette lighter, though. Make me think now.
They usually give them, but I've heard some people say you have to actually ask the dealership for it.
All right.
Those things are neat fun. You can do a lot of things with one of those.
The cigarette lighters?
Yeah.
You're like, what, put a big bird mark scar in your arm?
Fun with your friends.
Yeah. Melt your fingertip off? Why is it orange? I don't know. Mommy, what's this thing? Yeah.
Lessons need to be learned. Some have to be learned the hard way. You've learned them. I've learned them. It's the way the world works, man.
Sometimes it takes 2 or 3 times.
Which lessons have you learned quicker and really seriously stuck with you? The ones you learned the hard way, or the ones that someone informed you and they just kind of stuck with you?
I hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was hot. I'm never, ever, ever doing that again. That was stupid. As opposed to, well, someone told me that was hot. No, I don't know. Ow. Yeah. I don't know. All right. Well, maybe it's time to wrap this up so Alex can put his chickens to bed. Hey, look, we appreciate you. We enjoy having you here with us. I hope you enjoy us. If you don't, tell us you don't enjoy us. Tell us, put something else. Give us an idea for a guest. I'll go hound anyone. I don't care. Honestly, I really don't care. What's the worst they can do? Reject? Oh no. Poor me. I'm okay with that. It doesn't bother me at all. So I'll try. If you've got an idea, if you've got a friend, is someone you think would be interesting, talk to them. Have them contact us. We'll see if we can't get them on. You can find us on YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Podcast Addict, Podbean, X, formerly known as Twitter. Kind of like that Prince guy, right? But they're not an artist. It's just like a big thing that does the stuff. And then, of course, Telegram, where you can find us by opening any browser, typing in t.me/space tomatoes, all one word, bunch it all together, no spaces. Hit enter, boom, you're there. You can chat with us. You can share memes. You can download the episodes and keep them for yourself. Cut them up. Watch them in little bits. I don't care what you do with them. Just don't inject AI freaking slop in our stuff. Okay? That's the only thing I'm going to ask. And remember, no matter where you are, no matter when you're listening to this, have an amazing day.
See you, everybody.
Peace.
Do the music thing.
Oh, you want the actual music?
Yeah, the good one.
All right, folks. Bye.
See you.